Hello everyone, this is Tirumani Sri Pooja. I have recently secured All India Rank 62 in recently released Civil Services Mains 2021 results. Today I'm wanting to share my strategy, my journey and my ups and downs and my mistakes and my worked solutions for UPSC journey. So firstly regarding my interest in UPSC journey, I would like to say a few things. My interest towards UPSC journey sparked because of my father. He was in the rural service, so he was a rural development officer. So I was interested similarly to work with the people, and also more than the area of work, I liked his kind of work. He is extremely dedicated and committed, and he works beyond hours towards the work. So that is the kind of work I wanted to push myself into. So I picked UPSC. So, as it has been a childhood made decision, soon after my graduation, I have started preparing for UPSC in 2019. Regarding UPSC preparation, rather than listing out resources, I would like to share few things which worked for me. Firstly, regarding prelims journey, what I believed was in the beginning that I need to have extensive data. So I went on extracting, and I went behind multiple sources. So it actually affected counterproductive. So what worked rather later in the later stages of my preparation for prelims is by cutting the clutter, keeping my resources to limited. For example, I was using a single source of monthly compilation, then I shifted to other, and I was doing both the things because I thought more the information it's better. But it doesn't work like that. If we have limited information, we can go through it multiple times. So I figured it out, and I just gave 3 revisions for whatever current affairs compilation I have. And by going through it 3 times, it need not be necessary that the same question from the monthly will appear in the paper, but some corner point or some related point will come in the exam paper, and you can at least eliminate, or you can at least rule out some options because of the clarity which obtained from multiple revisions of limited material. So this is what will work for prelims. Yes, it is required that we need to have extensive data, but the data is also needs to be limited and need to be multiple times revised. And coming to this again, one more thing I need to say regarding prelims is trust your resource. Like, we'll be preparing with one resource, then we'll be giving a mock test, then we see there is a lot of missing chunks of syllabus from whatever resource we have completed. Then we get anxious, then we go behind another resource. No, it doesn't work like that. So if we are doing medieval history, and we have come across some question regarding Vijayanagaras, and you realize that it's not clearly covered in your book, why go after another book? Just go through that, go for that specific point either in Google or some other source. Collect a 200-300 words of notes and just stick it in whatever resource you have. So this is better. Like, stick to your resource, trust your resource, and fill the gaps. So this is how you can overcome the syllabus gaps in prelims. One more thing is, we'll be writing so many mock tests, and we'll be having so many questions which we couldn't answer. So it is very important we maintain an error notes. Whatever errors we have committed need not be very factual or very random questions which we have asked, but something more relevant, but something or something you feel you didn't cover enough. Make a list out of it, because not only because it will come in the paper, because like 1 week before the prelims we start getting these thoughts, that exam I didn't do this question, what if this kind of question comes again, so we keep the questions which we are not clear about keep coming into the head. So if we have that error book compilation, just by doing it within 1 week before the exam, we'll have one time revision, and we won't have any doubts or uncertainties. Whatever syllabus we have completed, we will have that clarity. So that will boost the confidence for prelims. So this is the thing. Keep your resources minimum, trust your resource, whatever gaps you have, fill them, and in mock test whatever errors you find, try to cover the errors. So this is what you can do for prelims. Coming to mains, I would like to talk about the similar thing regarding resources. Keep limited resources for mains. It is more required than prelims for mains, because in mains it is not the game of knowledge, it is the game of recollection. So in mains, it is no one sees how much knowledge you are dumping in the paper, but it is important how many relevant points you are drawing from various dimensions. So if you have limited content in your head which is ready to access, then you can recollect from various points and write an answer. Understand this and keep your resources limited in mains. One more thing regarding mains is, first understand your style. Like before reading toppers copies who are beginners, first write your mains answer as per your style, because everyone has a unique style, and it doesn't mean your style is inferior or someone's style is superior. First understand your style, then go after the toppers copies and see if something better can be done and improvise your style. That will keep your originality and also make your style better and make your answers look good. Second thing is, as we were talking in mains, substantivation is very important. So keep a limited set of data points. Don't go after multiple data points. For example, you are talking about child education. You will say child education will help in making them attain better employment opportunities. Just have a data regarding some survey, ACR survey or something. Don't go after multiple surveys. Just have ACR survey. Every time you revise this topic, just keep the same survey, read until one decimal point. So this is what you can do for mains. Keep your data points small and clear. If you can remember until one decimal point, so it makes your data look precise. And coming to your optional, I want to tell I want to say something that may be useful to many people. There will be many standard things being available on the blog. If you have to do this, you have to make your own notes, you have to complete this. What I want to say is, people who couldn't complete and who are writing mains very soon, do not feel guilty that you didn't do the same style people are telling. It is okay. You can have whatever spontaneous mode of style of preparation you can do. The same worked with me. I never had time to make my own notes for optional or any other thing. So I was also feeling very guilty and conscious that I didn't make my notes. Will that affect my quality of answers? But no, if you plan your time properly and access and get a hold over all the resources accessible. Like I used toppers notes, I used static resources, I used a mix of this and that, and I kept clarity. This chapter I'll do only this resource, next chapter I'll do this resource. Break it down and have this clarity. Then even if you haven't had done enough work, it will work good for you. Same thing regarding newspapers also. If you haven't had done current affairs for last 1 year, it is totally okay. I'm not suggesting people to not do current affairs, but I'm saying people who couldn't do for last 1 year and who have to write mains this year, don't feel guilty or don't think you are behind any other people just by doing monthlies or just by doing compilations or just having enough knowledge over whatever things happen will get you right amount of marks or as equal marks as the others also. So don't be guilty over whatever you couldn't do. Then coming to the test series, what worked for me is, test series always serves as micro targets for me. Like how I schedule my preparation is, if I have 2 months of time, I will be first scheduling my tests. Like this Sunday I'll be writing this, on 15th I'll be writing that. So I will be scheduling my tests. So for a test I have to complete that portion. So I will be running behind complete portion in 7 days. And after 7 days, I'll tell an example. If you are reading geography, you couldn't do 3 big chapters of geography, but after that 1 week of preparation, you will write the exam and you will see that 3 chapters didn't matter much. So you will at least feel before moving to the another subject that you finished that. Otherwise, if you didn't write the test and if you moved, you will be thinking that 3 chapters are big portion which you didn't finish. So write a test so you'll get a sense of accomplishment. And one more thing regarding test series is, it will give you a sense of improvement. This I would like to say, post my interview last year, after my first attempt, when I didn't clear, I barely had 14 days for covering my entire prelims test. So it was very tough for me to understand where I am at. and I now I have to revise a lot, but I don't have time to attempt complete prelims test. So what I went for is this Insight 75 days revision test used to be uploading every day on the in the morning. These used to be 30 questions, so it is something limited. This is what I meant by micro evaluation. Every day in the morning I open this and I answer these questions, then I'll understand this particular areas of prelims I need to cover, this particular areas I'm already good, I can leave. So this is what we can do. See, just before prelims we will think entire polity needs to be covered, but by seeing your questions you will know that fundamental rights I'm pretty comfortable in, DPSP I'm pretty comfortable in, I need not do that. So tests will make you make sure that you know what you have done and what you need not do again. So this is what tests can be used for attaining clarity. So this is how this Insights revision test has helped me. Even the mock test of for prelims I have used Insights, where the coverage was good. And one more thing about Insights was it was kept very dynamic with current affairs, proper current affairs coverage of 1 and 2 years also. So that was one more thing. And coming to the handling of motivation regarding preparation, this is something I would like to say. No one can stay motivated consistently. No one. Everyone has their ups and lows. So what I used to do is, there are two kinds of demotivation. Demotivation just because we get vexed and we get exhausted out of preparation, or demotivation because of some failure, or when we see there is a stagnancy in the preparation. Regarding demotivation because of exhaustion, it is always important that you keep switching the preparation you are doing. Like, if you have allotted next 20 days I'll complete this portion of my syllabus, and if you're already tired by 5-6 days, no need to push through, rather just change. Because by keeping smaller micro targets, no, there will be context switching, and you won't lose the intensity. Like, whatever intensity you have started, it will maintain for 5-6 days, then you can stop it there and you can pick another subject and you can go. So this is what you can do to stop the monotony in UPSC preparation. Regarding demotivation because of stagnancy, first thing, we get stagnancy because if we didn't clear prelims, we have to wait for 1 year until the next prelims. So if we are not planning tests in the middle, no, we'll feel just we keep on doing, nothing is changing. So here tests are important because we will have targets, and there won't be this stagnant phase. This week we'll get 62 marks, next week we'll get 68 marks, we'll see improvement. So you won't feel that constant phase. So test series can help you to keep the feel of dynamic nature in the preparation. The second thing is, have a group of friends and family close to you. It is not advisable, or it is not necessary to keep yourself isolated from everything. It is okay if you have to leave few things, leave few entertainment opportunities, but have your people close to you, because they know your strengths, they know your weaknesses. After 3 or 4 tests you will think that I can't remember anything, I can't recall anything. Then people who know you better, maybe your mentor, maybe your institution teacher, maybe your family person, will say that no, this is just because you're demotivated, or maybe because this syllabus part is extensive. So they will identify that this is some phase of you, not a constant thing. So these people can help you build yourself back and push yourself. So keep your family close, and keep your persons whoever you trust close to you, so they can push you enough. And one more thing is, keep watching the success stories or YouTube videos. Not only in UPSC, keep keep watching boxing videos, or keep watching superhero videos, anything which feels that motivation. So use that. And one more thing regarding failure is, we always feel that nothing is going to change, but trust me, this too shall pass. Everything will pass. It will be just there for few months phase, then you will overcome it and you can cross it. The same thing happened for me. After first interview I failed, and though it wasn't a very bad failure, I reached until interview stage, but it is right before the prelims. I barely had time to pick myself up. Then as I was telling, my father and my mother stood up for me, and my brother. These people were telling, these people were telling, you have come this far, you can go further. And I was also saying that I may not clear this prelims, I don't want to attempt. So these people are telling, why are you caring about that? Just prepare until the last day. If you want to give attempt, give. So this kind of talk will boost us. So keep your people close to you so that you can find the confidence which is lacking from within, you can find from outside. Finally, the bottom line, one more thing I want to say is be innovative also in the preparation. As I was saying, we need not follow standard procedure. Sometimes you can create your own way. The same thing in mains also. If you want to just write in an essay about a movie, if you want to say, if there is some quote about responsibility, just quote Spider-Man, great power comes great responsibility. It looks dynamic and it looks how calm you are staying through essay that you can recall a movie. So be innovative. Even for an optional, we'll be preparing so many diagrams, we have to use this, we have to use that. Suddenly some other question comes and you don't know any standard diagram, just make whatever diagram you can make and you have to make. So be innovative and be spontaneous. You can get that by staying calm. Not like, believe that nothing worse will come out of this step. You can do that, believe in that. So this is my entire journey, and how I have overcome few things with some shortcuts and spontaneous methods. So for people who are beginning, no, I want to say few things, three things. First thing is believe in yourself. Before coming to UPSC or before coming to your career, believe in yourself. Pakka this will happen and you will see the success. Second thing is be practical and honest in your self evaluation. Like, belief is good, but belief can't be without any basis. You have to believe based on, you keep testing yourself, you keep asking others how your preparation is going. So be practical and be honest and be improving from what stage you are. Third thing is consistency and discipline. I know this looks extreme, that you need to be consistent and all. It is perfectly okay if you keep watching movies, keep watching web series. I have watched all the time, but keep the consistency. Like, don't break it. Like, after reading 4 days, don't break for 5 days, because a break of longer period will not motivate you to pick your book again. So don't break. Like, if you want to watch a movie every day, you can watch a movie after like setting a target. Today I'll finish 5 chapters of this, then I'll watch movie, then watch a movie. You'll feel good also, you will also get the entertainment. So this is how you can maintain the consistency. So all the best to all the aspirants, and I wish you all the good luck in your endeavors. Thank you.